Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Powers 4 replay. So on the left side as the blue English, we have CrackedyHere. So on the right side as the red Roost, we have ISanych. And since we do have a Roost player on the field, let's go ahead and switch out of caster mode, have him selected so we can see the trade bounties. We don't see additional scout being employed on out by the English players, so we may try to make do with one scout. This one deer deposits way up there. He does find this central one. Red has not found either of his. This scout is way over here. Looks like Red's taking a bad path. Another scout deployed on the field. And right now, Blue's moving around. We'll find this deer deposit now. We'll take out some of these deer now, so it does find this deer deposit. Doesn't find this one just yet. He does get 70 trade bounty, so he's only kill off one deer deposit. Didn't get any from these. Nor has he found any wolves just yet, has he? There you go, he'll find this deer deposit now. We'll be taking out that wolf. Red will be find this wolf there. Something knows as well. Looks like the Roost player has both gold deposits pretty close to each other. Blah, I can't speak. And as well as the other gold deposit and stone here. So there's actually quite a bit of gold and stone up north for him to expand towards too. Let's find another wolf here. He does have some buried deposits down south and behind, so he does have quite a bit of congested resource there. The English player does have a couple gold and stone and gold there, a line of resources here, or next to some gold and stone. But overall, looks like Red's resources inside the map a bit more congested, which is good. And the Kremlin is now fully built. He just needs to kill off one more wolf and he'll get a tier 2 trade bounty. But just keep an ear out on that, because he finds that wolf there, and so he will get his tier 2 trade bounty. Council Hall is almost complete. We do got stone being collected by the Roost player now. He's got an eye for a secondary town center. Probably on this deer deposit. No longbow just yet. Got a bit of wood. It looks like the English player's eyeing for a secondary town center as well. Survival techniques are being researched by the Roost. Longbowman would start hitting that scout there. Keep his distance. Getting more and more hits there. The scout does need to fall back. Can't really win against a fight against a longbowman. Up here, there's other scouts getting hit as well. And got the secondary town center next to this deer deposit. He sees all the longbowmen. The longbowmen just being eyed to be a bit more defensive. Looked up these deer now. No additional longbowmen just yet. Appears to be 4 villagers on gold. And looks like the scouts are moving around as well. Longbowmen try and pursue those scouts. We will see the secondary town center and all these villagers. There's a good number of villagers there, 12. Longbowmen do take some shots there. The arrows in the town center only has 6 tile range, so the longbowmen can actually outrange town centers, as well as even outposts without the arrow slit. We've got a single horseman there. You could try putting up palings with this one, try to lure him into the palings. Scouts push way forward as well. Red scouts need to focus on blue scout. And right now he's doing some good damage there, focus on the horseman there. Red's horseman focus on against the blue scout, which is actually not a good target for him. Let's take one of those scouts there as well. A little bit poor control there by Red. And not going for another pair of horsemen. So just gonna get hit there. This may want to keep his distance for now. Oh, and there's some palings there. Just going to dig himself in and slowly siege down his opponent's town center. And when I say slowly, I mean slowly.
Yes, sir.
It looks like he has queued and moved units forward to place down palings. Yep. There's a number of palings there. He's going for another now early night. Granted, these longbowmen, while getting some damage around the town center, just becoming a nuisance. So now the high trade house being blown on the field right there. Maybe around here would have been better. There's also a little bite there, perfect for a hunting cabin. But he's going for the high trade house. I'll probably provide him about 150 gold per minute. But probably won't get too high a value. Looks like one of those villagers in range. Oh, and there's also a deer way over there. So you may just want to not bother collecting up any more deer. Yeah, they're all in range, the archers now. So you may just want to drop off that food and go for the berries. So you maybe I need to head up to Boar. Let's get that quickly repaired on up. Horseman Knight moving up here. Got a hunting cabin, so we may be cleaning up Boar. Knights are relatively decent at engaging Boar. Goomba has been disturbed. It does take out the Boar there. Granted, the Scout's bow damage is actually incredibly pathetic, even against Boar. Done 1 damage to each. Can't overcome the mighty armor of the Boar, which is 4/4, right? Yeah. In which, wait, professional Scouts plus 100% damage against wild animals. That would make it, in theory, makes his 3 damage bow go to 6 damage, make it so you only do 2 damage versus Boar. Yeah, another reason why professional Scouts just suck. It should have a clause saying it one-shot Boar, and it'll be actually a bit more usable. We do now have 2 knights on the field. One's horseman as archer. Another round of palings there. Now got a number of longbowmen here. 2 more knights on the way and a couple crossbows as well. You now got a crossbow there and a knight. Longbowman pushing away forward. Knights do try to charge away forward, getting a bit of damage there on that knight now. Archer is being focused down by the longbowman. Does run into some of the palings there. Got some crossbows now being mixed on in to help engage these early knights. He finds more and more of the palings. Knights being focused down by the crossbows, but it's getting good damage in return. Roost archers are still just Middle Age archers. The longbowmen are veteran. Another knight being pulled on out. English knight. The Roost Knight, there's just too many crossbows for the Roost player to push on forward. But the rest of these deer now. And now got the crossbows falling back with what remains force, and he may be able to grab this relic. King's Palace was his landmark of choice, so he does now have 3 town centers, so you start pulling ahead in village count. Now here comes a militia. You see 12 militia on the field. There they are. Looks like they may have went the wrong way at first.
Копие готово есть.
Either way, yeah, they must went the wrong way first because they have 30 seconds remaining and they just now left the town center. He must have been rallied over here and they must have went over there first. Got these forces now pushing way forward.
Идти надобно поскору, таков наказ есть.
The militia are making their advance. They'll soon die from dysentery. That militia was very not good. Warrior Monk does go down. Red has claimed one relic. Blue has claimed a relic of his own. That's a crossbow. That's a scout. There's the monk. There's also another relic right here as well. And then the last relic will be way up here. A bit more safe for red. Blue picks up the relic now. And these villagers need to be retasked. Might as well task them with berries, but he's actually out of berries there. He's being tasked to the deer over here. But the hunting cabin's in a bad spot. Nice, charging the way forward. Crossbows getting some damage. Bruce crossbows need to focus on these knights, while the archers need to start hitting these crossbows. He still does not have the veteran archer research. He's eyeing just for a temporarily counter unit to gauge his crossbows. He could buy for horsemen instead then. Kind of make him a bit more counterable to spearmen. Age 3 crossbows do have 80 health, while the Age 2 archers have 70 health. Blue's army's now down to 4. He does have early man-at-arms. Does not have regular man-at-arms. Sorry about that. Okay, my voice is starting to go out. Yep, definitely my last replay for tonight. Ugh. Got the regular man-at-arms upgrade. More knights, more crossbows, more man-at-arms. The English man-at-arms in this age can get up to 8 armor. They can withstand all the damage from archers, even if they're a veteran and had range increases. The Rus crossbows can still do some damage to them, but they could benefit from the increased damage as well, because the +9 versus heavy will basically almost really negated when he gets armor-clad research, among all the other blacksmith research.
Приготовляйтесь, наказы исполняйте. Какой наказ есть?
More walls going up. I got a single knight now breaking on through. Takes out a villager there. A number of exposed villagers here. Red's claimed that secret site there. Got some militia heading down south to engage that knight. Did some good kills there. Does take out another villager before going on down. The militia do have double damage versus cavalry, but don't have access to the spear brace ability. More of the fortified palisade walls going up, and that will wall off everything. Northern 6 sites being decaptured by a warrior monk now. Got a monk down here, but there's already a warrior monk here, so we won't be able to decapture that. And I got the Rus crossbows engaging the monk now. We do now have the warrior's fortitude research, improving the health of all of his cavalry by 25.
Приготовляйтесь, выступайте доблестно, воине. Оружие готово есть. Приготовляйтесь, воине.
And looks like that war monk will be focused down by those knights. All 6 sites have been captured, but immediately gets starting decaptured at 10. Don't think I've ever seen it get paused at 10 before. There goes that warrior monk, and the sacred site will be decaptured. Do have a wooden fortress now going on up. He will be intercepted, however. Nice moving down here, trying to intercept that knight first. He will get a good impalement there, and he will ward off the knight from the sacred site. We got man-at-arms here being intercepted by this knight as well. He does have both range armor upgrades, but not both melee upgrades. This man-at-arms heading up here as well. The English player's powered to age up. He's probably going for the Berkshire castles, unlike he's going to go to the Vanguard Palace. There's the Berkshire Palace there, which it is going to be a power play position. So these villagers are going to get hit. It's going to be messy to hold on to that one for right now. Trying to charge way forward. Got a good force up here. He may get interrupted. I have a good feeling he's going to get interrupted. I don't think the Berkshire Castle will be completed. A good number of crossbows and archers here. Still just age 2 archers. And that village falling back and does cancel Berkshire Castle. Sign the play right there. And a bit more defensive position. Brings off all his farmers. As these crossbows just being pursued. His army's down to minimal. He's investing quite a bit into the Berkshire Castle. He does have quite a bit of wood and gold, so we could go for some mangonels. And we got a good number of loose crossbows in the field. Now his village is getting hit once again. Does have a good number of crossbows here, and now thankful to Nelker Castles does increase attack speed, help defend. And Red's going to fall back there. Does not want to be close to the Berkshire Castle when it gets completed. Bruce player almost now has enough to age up. Probably can go for high armory. Yep, the high armory is not being pulled out right here. And we'll probably not see the elite crossbow or incendiary research. Streltsy are just simply much more cost effective. Costing 180 rather than 120, sure. But they just hit everything pretty hard. And the cost of incendiary is the same cost of chemistry. So you may still go for elite crossbow research, which will also be expensive, so you can either pay this cost twice, or pay it once for the Streltsy. I think he will probably not go for the elite crossbow research. It's not like he's facing against a whole large amount of heavy at the moment either. We got the veteran spearman research on the way for the English, as well as some more melee damage. Second side attempting to be decaptured. And the current rate, he will probably succeed. A couple of knights heading up north. I don't know if they'll be up there fast enough though. And there's high armory there. Oh, and southern second side has been decaptured. Increased spring guard range right now being researched by the Roost player. At least the high armory variant. And no spear brace there. Now got a trebuchet deployed out by Red. Asian outposts is just providing Nelka castles. Necro citadels have not been researched. English player right now is actually running low on gold. Does this gold deposit here? He does have enclosures. Each farm will provide 12 gold per minute. Actually running pretty low on wood now. Must have sold off a bunch of wood for gold. Going for the elite man-at-arms research and the elite horseman research. War's housings are going down. That may put him pop cap. It's hard for me to tell. It does put him pop cap. So there's another exposed house there. He may want to build 2 houses back here. You now have university going on up. Sacred site being captured up by a warrior monk. That's another one. Another one has been decaptured. English horsemen charging forward to hit some of these villagers. Maganel gets a good hit there on the crossbows. We do see elite crossbow research. Now it gets to the poleaxe. We're going to see the relatively rare Roost Knights. Roost Knights can have some of the highest damage in the game for Knights. Also usually a bit more cost effective, doing 35 damage at 4 range. Or a 75% of the cost. While the Knights do offer relatively similar damage if he especially gets an increase in melee research. Doesn't have biology nor some of his blacksmith research, or most of his blacksmith research at the moment. His spring also go down there. Got good enough crossbows there. Biology not being researched. Elite man arms push way forward. Got some Schultzian crossbows here. Reese Player starting to lose quite a bit of his army. Now got to keep over here for red. The Polar should finish that off, but he may lose some villagers with it. Maganel gets a good hit there. Couple horsemen back here get hit by some Maganels. Village sneak inside that keep. Does get inside the keep. Horseman charging way forward. He's probably expecting his opponent to go for mass men arms. His upgraded Roost Knights should be very effective against them. He's also going to see a good amount of horsemen, so the elite Roost Knights can be very, very good in this situation. The extra armor will be more than overcome by the poleaxe upgrade of the elite Knights. And with Warrior's 42 compounds with biology, he can get quite a bit extra health. Just basically assume he gets the boss additional 60 health, so put him to around, what? Probably 352 or 353. Keep getting some damage there. The keep arrows can be improved by the range increase upgrades. But for more Schultzy, not going for any more Knights. I'm not sure why he went for the poleaxes. He doesn't do any more Knights. Going to play out some more horsemen. Right now, the Roost player does have quite a bit of food and gold. But he has more production queues at the moment, because right now he is not pop cap. His opponent's doing a good job of redeploying the army. He also has more villagers. He is claiming out this gold deposit, so very important. Then he go to this gold deposit. More English farms are here. Keep taking some fire and some torches. And the English player does go for elite knights as well, even though he didn't only have the one knight. Only a little bit of waste of money there. Still just being focused down by those horsemen. More horsemen over here getting some hits on these villagers. Horsemen take some damage there. Schultzy do engage. The keep does go down there. Got these man arms spearing way forward. Horsemen charging way forward. Springgold's trying to engage. He does have one Maganel in field, trying to go for more horsemen and Schultzy. Horsemen overrunning those Springgolds. And his backline economy is still getting hit. The English player has 25% more villagers at the moment. Then his horsemen engage the horsemen. Still got these man arms pushed way forward. Does have a good number of elite crossbows here. Surprising enough, no range damage. The race player does back the game now. This is Angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.